the operations officer real quick.
Yeah, who's the second Andorian?
Yeah.
Is that what people dropped?
That might be one.
Yeah, we don't have ops, which is what the second Andorian is.
Okay.
We don't have ops or con.
We don't have ops or con. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm working on getting my sheet all set up.
Okay.
Not be fully there for a couple minutes.
Oh, that's fine. We'll have like a small little cut to you. You can use the one that I'm numbering 3 real quick, so that way we don't have to worry about this one. And then, or wait, that might, never mind.
Yep, 3 was our ops.
3 was our ops, yeah.
I'm gonna pick out 6 just because it doesn't have anything on it right now.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But we can go on ahead and get started while you're doing that. So, Captain Knight, if you would.
5 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna grab coffee over because I've just finished up.
Well, before he does his log, Tylek is just scratching his eye hole.
Alrighty. Yep.
Yep, I think we're just waiting on Prax to get back.
Yeah, and maybe Finch.
Yeah.
Or as we might call them in this episode,
Captain and Sully.
Captain Sully. Yep, Captain Sully. I'm guessing
I'm
Sully
here,
is.
so.
Oh, okay. I'm ready for the log whenever you are. So I don't know.
I mean, you want to wait for Sully?
Sully's here. Varro is just typing up his deal. Sully is Captain Finch.
Okay, no, I mean, so everyone's here?
Everyone's here. Yeah.
Okay.
We've got 6 people.
I will go ahead and start with the log.
5. Let's see. Yeah.
Captain's log, stardate 53284.4. The Galactica has just finished its preliminary scan of the 4th planet in the Tammeron system using an experimental prototype sensor based on chroniton particles reactions. If all goes to plan, this new sensor should be able to achieve a low-detail scan of the history of any planetary body, and it could lead to a major advancement in Starfleet's archaeological studies.
Alright, so as the captain's log says, you guys are testing a new chroniton sensor. Basically, you guys are scanning an area that has already been surveyed by an archaeological party, which had to be researched via EVA suits due to the fact that Tammeron 4 is a Class K planet. Not Demon Class, it's just uninhabitable. Let me see. Nope. Alright, as the results of your scans from the chroniton sensors come back, you can see back into the past when the city was actually there and the planet was habitable. You see large cities where all the Starfleet archaeological expeditions had taken place, and the buildings there look like Mayan temples, but with mid-20th century Earth-like architecture, amongst a number of smaller settlements. As you skim forward through the results, you see a couple minor settlements, or a large flash in the largest settlement. A pause follows, after which projectiles being followed from the other major and minor settlements hit the remaining cities, creating major explosions. For the most part, the major cities are hit first, followed by the smaller settlements. However, it seems that the nuclear proliferation was so strong on this planet that no expense was spared in the exchange, thus wiping literally every city off the map. And due to all this data that you just gathered, it proves that your test of the chroniton sensor was successful. Commander Varro, are you about ready to... Or no, not Commander Varro. Who's the engineer? Oh, that is Commander
That'd
Varro.
be here.
Slock.
Valak here.
As soon as you're ready, you can run a diagnosis on the sensor's hardware just to make sure, just to confirm that it was working properly. Nothing flashed. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine.
Oh, all right. What for the roll there?
It'll be a reason, engineering, or science. Difficulty 1.
All right. So, hmm.
And the ship does not assist on this. It is just him running a diagnostic on the...
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just you.
Hmm.
We now stop the nuclear holocaust by blowing up the planet with the quantum torpedo.
Can't do that.
I don't
Can't
think
do
that's how
that.
quantum torpedoes work.
I'm okay with
They
that.
can
I like big
they
boom.
can send people all through time. Whatnot.
I didn't say it was only going to be one quantum torpedo. I just said quantum torpedoes.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Hmm.
Big boom. Big boom.
Oh.
I mean, you know.
Ooh. Yeah, I know.
Doesn't seem
like
to be rolling on my end here with the dice.
Okay, that's Chief Medical.
It's Salok or
Oh,
Salok.
Saluk.
Yeah. Salute,
Okay.
yeah.
It'll be here. I'll roll it for you.
Hmm.
A reason, engineering, or science. I'll give you engineering since that's a higher one.
Oh yeah.
And I'll give you a focus because you're using computers, diagnostics.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And you get 2 successes, so that is 1 more
Oh,
moment.
wow.
So we're at 4.
Yeah, you're at 4 momentum. You start the mission
Okay.
with 3.
Okay, cool.
Sounds good.
Yep. Now I have to do a little bit of finagling on my end. Sorry, moving things around. I have to take a quick note. All right. So, oh, and I need to send you this information. It's nothing really to worry about right now. It's just
Okay.
yeah, it's just there. So, Captain Knight, if you would read the supplemental log.
Captain's log, supplemental. Following the first successful test of the chroniton sensor, we've decided to continue using it to gain additional details on the history of this world. As the sensors will be active for several days, I advised engineering to observe the device closely for this period of time.
All right, so now we have a little bit of time for role playing. I'm going to start at the highest ranking and work my way down. So, Captain, what are you up to right now?
I'm going to say he's in his ready room, reading field reports and whatnot.
Okay. Just reading field reports and stuff like that?
Reading the reports, the day-to-day, stuff from the last night shift and what happened, so forth. Captainly duties.
Okay. All right. At one point, while you're going through field reports, you set down one of your data pads, and then you go to pick up the next one. You look at it, and you think you've just read it. Go on ahead and give me... Oh, no, nothing to worry about it. You look to your right, and the data pad on your right that you just sat down is gone. And we're going to... Oh.
Never mind, go ahead.
No, go on ahead.
I was going to say out of character, like I'm holding another data pad.
Looking closer at the data pad that you're holding right now, it's the same one that you just sat down.
Okay. Go ahead and switch to someone else.
Okay.
Leave it at that for now.
Okay.
So nonchalant.
Commander Ty, what are you up to?
Well, if I am now off duty, I am probably headed towards my quarters, for a drink.
Okay. So you walk into your quarters, pour yourself a drink.
Yep.
Quickly drain it and set it back down. And as you turn around, getting ready to refill it, you look at the shot glass and it's already full.
I immediately calms the doctor. Is Commander Tylek to the doctor? I would assume
Bren
that's
here.
Varro. Are you busy at the moment?
No, sir. Can come on down if you're having some difficulty.
Yeah. And I go down to sick bay.
Okay, well, we're going to go on ahead and cut right to sickbay right now. We'll say that the commander's on his way down, and this is going to happen literally directly after you get done with the communications with the commander. You're sitting at your table, getting ready to do some daily stuff, some cleanup, probably finish some doctor's logs or something like that. When in walks Ensign Belmont. He's an engineer, and he's got minor burns, basically first-degree burns to his arms, after mishandling a plasma conduit. If you would, in order to heal the crewman's burns, go on ahead and give me a control or reason science, or medicine task.
All
It's
right.
always the pretty ones.
Ensign, what did you do to yourself?
I just was trying to peel off one of the EPS conduits and just blew up on me. I got minor burn. Not badly burned. I managed to shut it off.
Would a triage work here?
No, it would not work because he's the only patient.
I didn't think so. It was a bit of a stretch.
Yeah,
I had that question the other night.
yeah, he's the only patient. So, uh,
Wow.
yeah, wow. What is that? I'm gonna let this succeed at cost because it is a difficulty 2. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Captain, that's 2 threat? Or how's that work? Succeed at cost.
I believe it's 2 threat.
Yeah, that
All right.
sounds right.
So I'm going to say that you heal his wounds, and he walks back, and he thanks you kindly and walks back out the door. A couple seconds later, this same Ensign Belmont, walks back in with the same injuries to his arms. Everything goes exactly the same. And if you want, you can go on ahead and roll me that same check again, this time difficulty 1.
Yep, I'm definitely going to roll it again.
And you get 2 momentum. So you are capped on momentum. So let's see, who still needs to go? Sully, you still need to go.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to say that you're on the bridge right now.
All right.
Probably at your tactical station. Just cuz.
All right.
Okay. And you get an unusual fluctuation popping up on your sensors multiple times.
Do I have any idea what it is?
Let me check. I do not believe so. No, you have no idea what it is.
And you said it popped up multiple times?
Yeah, it keeps popping up. Like, it's there, you acknowledge it, and then like a couple seconds later, it's back, you acknowledge it. A couple seconds later, it's back, so on and so forth.
All right. Would there be any way that I could like focus in on it at all to try and determine what exactly is going on?
Yeah, sure. That will be a difficulty 3, reason security, assisted by the ship's sensor security.
Okay. I'm assuming I don't have a focus for it.
Let me
No,
look.
I don't. Unless ship-based weapons will be on, that's the closest thing.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Somehow I
exactly.
doubt it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, nah. Well, that's the only thing that's related to ships, really. How do I use a dice roller? So reason security highlighted. Anything else? No focus.
Highlight 2, unless you want to buy dice.
On task roll or complication range?
On task roll. Complication
Okay.
range will stay 1 unless I specifically state otherwise.
Okay,
We have a lot of momentum right now, so you might want to roll some of it.
You can always get it back.
Exactly.
He says difficulty 3.
Yeah, it's difficulty 3.
All right. I'm gonna add 2 dice to the pool.
Okay, so that's 3 momentum.
That drops us down to 3, I believe. So we had 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
And yeah, 2 successes. I need the ship.
All right. So I'll roll the ship for me.
Yeah, I got that.
All right. That'll be
Yeah.
sensor security.
Come on, what ship?
Okay, you gain 1 momentum back.
Sweet, thank God.
And basically, you find it's nothing other than what it is. It's a simple fluctuation in the ship's tactical sensors being repeated over and over again for reasons unknown.
Does it see if it's like... So it's something on our end that's being replicated, correct?
It's something with the ship's tactical sensors that is being messed with somehow.
I rolled to narrow down and try and see what exactly could be causing it.
Don't even need to roll.
Okay.
You can't tell what's causing it.
Okay.
All you can tell is it's a fluctuation in the ship's tactical sensors. That's it.
All right. Who's the highest ranking officer on the bridge right now?
Technically, the captain in his ready room, wouldn't it be?
Captain is right.
I'm in my ready
Or
room,
is
but
that-
technically you're
the highest ranking on the bridge.
Okay. Lieutenant Commander Rocker to the captain.
yes.
We got a strange fluctuation going on with our tactical systems. I can't quite pinpoint what exactly it is that's going on, but something's messing with it.
I'll be out there in just a minute.
Sounds good.
And Knight puts the data pad on his desk, and as he walks out the his ready room doors, he turns around and looks to make sure the pad is still there.
The pad is still there.
Okay.
And I'm going to cut to main engineering because this has been happening while all this other stuff has been happening. And do we have someone actually playing Soluk right now?
Yeah, Valak is.
Yeah, that'd be me.
Valak, Luke.
Okay. Valak.
Yeah.
Okay. So, more than likely, you're just watching the chroniton sensor and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So, one of your engineering departments, I'll say Ensign Raynor. Okay.
Okay.
I'm making these names up off the top of my head, so please don't hold them against me.
I
No,
have
you're not.
no
You're
problem.
stealing them for video games.
So Ensign Raynor walks up to you and hands you a data pad. Basically, it contains all the crew reports, rotational schedules, everything for main engineering that you normally get on a daily basis. Okay.
Okay.
As you turn around after taking the data pad, Ensign Raynor walks back up to you and hands you a second data pad, and the second data pad contains the exact same information that you just got from the first data pad. However, when you look for the first data pad that you received, it is gone.
Fascinating.
And Ensign Raynor just returns to his station.
All right. Well, I would contact the captain there.
Oh yeah, I should probably do that too.
Starting to try to actually let the captain know shit's going weird.
It's like, yep, just kind of beep beep. Captain, I've just experienced some sort of temporal anomaly down here in engineering.
Well, that explains a lot of things going on right now. Tap my badge. All senior staff report to the briefing room.
And as you close that channel, as you close that comm channel, ordering all senior staff to the briefing room, the ship lurches to one side and explodes.
What did you do to my ship?
What the hell, man?
I guess the duct tape didn't hold.
I
Now,
just got my ship.
I guess it wasn't my implant.
This
Seriously,
reminds me of a TNG episode, which is one of my favorites. And I just gotta say, thank you.
oh, okay. So now, here's the deal. Everybody will now get the temporary trait called Deja Vu 5. At any point during the scene, I got to get rid of these. At any point during the scene that you are in, which, of course, since this is a time loop, and I'm saying this as a GM to players, not as a GM to characters, you do not know exactly what happened in the last loop. Okay? Just like the TNG episode that was referenced, you get a feeling that you've done it before. And at any point during your scene, you can roll a difficulty 5 reason or insight plus science task. This is once per loop.
It's not gonna be me.
Oh, my science isn't great. But my insight and my reason are both really good.
Now, you can make that roll. You do not have to make that roll.
I think you should only make that roll if it makes sense in character.
True.
My character isn't the smartest motherfucker. It's not gonna be for me.
My character's suspicious as fuck, so...
So, once again, we're going to start at the top with the captain. With the captain's log supplemental. Hey, flashback!
It's almost like deja vu.
Captain's log, supplemental. We're following the first successful test of the chroniton sensor. We decided to continue using it to gain additional details of the history of this world, as the sensor will continue to be activated for several days. I advise engineering to observe the device closely for this period of time.
Okay, Captain, as before, you're there reading your reports. And just as before you put one down, you pick one up to go to the next one. The one on your right-hand side has disappeared, and you are now looking at the datapad that you were just looking at.
I put the pad down on the table and I walk out onto the bridge.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay. You can't deviate from your previous loop task until you have succeeded at a deja vu.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
You can't deviate yet. You have to succeed at a deja vu.
He just picks up the pad, looks at it, kind of doesn't feel something's right. I'm not gonna make. It's what.
Right now, it's a difficulty 5 reason or insight plus science.
Yeah, no way I'm making that. He just continues on with what he did before,
ignoring the sense of deja vu that he feels.
Oh, I've got some values that could work for this. I'm so excited.
I do too.
We're gonna cut to the commander, who has just entered his quarters, has just poured himself his glass of scotch, just drained it, gone to fill it again, and it is once again full.
I contact the doctor. Commander Telek to the doctor.
Vren here, sir.
Are you busy at the moment?
If you're having a problem, sir, you can come down. We're not busy at all right now.
All right, I think I'm gonna do that. Commander out, and I walk to sick bay.
Well, and just as before, like basically after you hit your comm badge, you feel like you've had that exact same conversation with the doctor before. I am giving you a chance to roll your deja vu task.
Okay.
And you said, what was it again? Insider reason?
Yeah, plus science.
Okay. It doesn't matter, they're the same. Can I use composure as a focus?
I guess I would say so, because you're trying to stay straight-faced as you're figuring out that as you're heading out of your quarters in front of so many other crew members. You're trying to maintain your composure and save face in front of them that something weird is going on.
Okay, and then I'm going to burn a determination. My determination, knowledge is value. Knowledge is power. I have another one.
That's interesting.
That is interesting, because technically you don't know what's going on. You just have a feeling something weird is going on.
Okay, then how about I must protect my ship and its crew? If something weird is going down, I need to do that.
Yeah, I'll let that one go. I'll let that one for sure go.
Thank you, Janelle Rue.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm downloading the core book right now because I don't have my talents descriptions, so I'm not sure what they do right now.
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to buy a dice with momentum, please.
Okay, that'll be 2 momentum to buy a 3rd dice.
Oh, yeah.
Well, technically buy a 4th dice, because your determination counts as 1. I'm guessing you're using that to roll in that one.
Yes. All
So
right,
this rolls 3.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Just the first one.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that is 5. Yeah. That is 5. Only one with the first one.
Thank you, because for some reason my computer decided I want to click 5 times.
So
you need 5 successes. Click 5 times.
Yeah.
So you instantly realize that you have done this had this exact same conversation with the doctor under the exact same circumstances. And you get the feeling that you are caught in a time loop. You are free to deviate as of now.
I turn and head straight for the bridge. Seeing as I no longer think it's my implants that are acting up.
Okay. So, I'm going to cut from you, and I'm going to continue your deviation here in a little bit. I'm going to cut down to the doctor.
Just give me, yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Doctor, your patient once again comes in.
Okay. Ensign, what did you do to yourself?
Oh, nothing much, doctor. Just minor work. Just got barely burned. Managed to shut off the problem. Just needed to come down.
Let me see if I can fix you up here.
Thanks, Doc. That'll be a difficulty 2, controller reason, plus science or medicine.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Same roll as last time. Hey, I think I've done this before. So, once again, just because I did it last time and we're going to keep true to form, I'm going to let this succeed at cost.
I just
Now-
want to say that 0 is also a 19.
I know. It's the exact. It's the. Let's see. It's an 11 and a 19, and the last time you did this, it was a 19 and a 13. So it's really close to deja vu.
Right.
So the ensign walks out. A couple seconds later, he walks back in with the exact same burns as last time, and you get the feeling something weird is going on.
Okay. There's definitely something weird going on here. I have a question though.
Shoot.
Mechanics-wise, what all resets in each time loop? Does our determination reset?
Yes, your determination will reset. Everything that you use this loop will reset. So momentum will reset to 4. My threat will reset to 12. Your determinations will reset. Any injuries, everything will reset to whatever it was when the loop started.
I was pretty sure. I just wanted to make sure the mechanics made sense here.
Yeah.
Then I am going to want to spend my determination here.
Okay.
I've got 2 possibilities.
Okay.
There's always more to a story,
Okay.
or always watching.
I'll let you go with always watching, because
Okay.
I think that's more relevant to this than more to the story.
Right. Okay, so determination for 2 successes, and it's insight or reason?
Insight or reason plus science, and it is 2 momentum to buy another dice if you want one.
Right. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Check and make sure I don't have any focuses. I definitely don't.
What are your focuses?
I've got infectious diseases, genetics, xenobiology, nanomechanics, triage, and reverse engineering.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. None of those.
Some of those might come in handy later down the line if I have an idea of what's going on, but nothing right now.
Right. That is only 3 successes. You do not succeed. You are locked in your loop for this loop.
Oh no!
Until something otherwise reacts with you and your loop, okay?
Right. If the commander comes down here and says something outside the loop, it could have an effect.
Well, the commander's already heading to the bridge. He's already deviated from previous loop.
Right. I'm saying like if he decided to come down here.
Right.
That was 2 momentum spend, right?
Yes, that was 2 momentum spend.
Okay, so we're at 0.
Yeah. So now we're gonna cut up to the bridge with Sully.
All right.
Once again, you get this weird reading that keeps fluctuating on your deal.
All right. I'm gonna try and lock on to whatever it is.
All right, this is going to be a difficulty 2 reason plus security.
Okay.
Assisted by the ship sensor security. You do succeed. Just need the ship.
Yeah.
If someone else can grab that, I'm trying to get over my
All right.
talents.
What's the roll for the ship?
Sensor security.
Sensor security. Single roll, correct?
Yes, 1 dice.
Okay. No momentum.
Well, you do succeed. That's the good thing. And you get the same information as last time. All it is just a simple fluctuation within the ship that is causing readings to go crazy. And you don't know why.
That's good. Walker, the captain.
Go ahead.
We got some sort of fluctuation going on in the ship that's causing some issues with our tactical systems. If you want to come up.
And at this point, I'm going to say Commander Ty steps onto the bridge.
Commander.
Okay. I nod in acknowledgement to him, and I go straight for the ready room.
Knight,
And
just before you go, Knight's getting up out of his chair to put the pad down and walk onto the bridge.
And the way I see this happening, Commander Ty reaches the door as the door opens, and the captain has just spun around to look back at the pad to make sure it's still there. You turn around and see Commander Ty in front of you, and you're startled. You didn't expect that at all.
Captain, your ready room, please. Right now. Like, please. Yeah.
Very well, come in.
Yeah. And I go into the ready room, and as soon as the door shuts, it's like, all right, Bill, this is gonna sound crazy. Whatever it is that you've been doing, I guarantee you've done it before. I'm not sure when. We're stuck in a time loop, and I'm not sure when it starts or how it ends. But I am at least 98% sure that whatever it is, whatever caused the time loop, is anybody's guess right now. But we're going to have to figure out how to either stop it or keep going through it.
Are you, Ty, are you absolutely sure you haven't been drinking too much lately?
Actually, it was my drinking that led to this little discovery. Thank you. And I've only had one.
Follow me out to the bridge.
Alright.
He kind of like wipes his brow a little bit. He's like, what is going on here?
Okay, and I'm going to cut from there and cut down to main engineering. Basically, so Luke, the same thing happens. You get the crew report. They walk off. They walk right back up, hand you the other crew report. The first one's now gone. And, yeah.
Fascinating.
I halfway picture you stopping like, facet. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I like that image.
Alrighty, let's see. So I got a roll here.
You can if you want to. You don't have to.
I'm gonna give it a try.
Yeah, because Vulcan.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
It's like
I mean, actually, though. Like, if anybody had reason to call in a trait for something like this, it would be a Vulcan.
Yep, I was gonna say I've got also do have nobody messes with my ship.
I'll give it to you.
Do you have Colin?
All right. I do not know. So yeah, we'll burn the determination.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oops, not working here.
Not challenge dice, regular dice.
Oh, yep, that'll do it. Yep. And again, they're not
Okay.
not working for me here.
1 second. I'll pop you open and roll it.
You have to select whether or not you're using a focus and how many task rolls.
Yeah, now try it.
Yep. Oh, okay, I see.
So, yeah, if you have a focus, select yes or no,
Oh. Yeah.
and then make sure set what the task number
Can
is.
you guys still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're
Okay, do you have a focus or not here?
No,
there.
I don't see any
Just
focuses that I think will work.
Soul may have force deafened him somehow. Yeah, he's weirdly deafened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Yeah.
It's more I don't know if you can just deafen someone without being.
Yeah, I mean, you can deafen yourself without muting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably just accidentally deafened himself or something.
Oh, how's that?
Yeah. No, here.
Here. For some reason, you're not rolling it. Here we go. There we go.
Oh.
I just rolled it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I got it.
So yeah, that's only 4 successes. So you're still trapped in your loop unless someone else interacts with you as well.
So again, call up to the bridge. Captain, we seem to be experiencing a technical temporal anomaly.
And I look at the captain and say, "I told you."
Shut off the. Could this temporal anomaly be caused by the new sensor?
I suppose yes. We can work on shutting it off.
Let's go ahead and turn it off.
Will do, Captain.
Okay. I'm going to say you don't hear from main engineering again. Okay. Nothing else. Basically, he goes to shut off the chroniton sensor as you've ordered, and basically nothing happens. You don't hear from him. You don't get a response that he has done it.
Ooh.
Saluk, I'm going to tell you this as a player, not as a character.
Okay.
You are stuck. You cannot move. You cannot do anything.
Huh.
As of now, you are stuck.
Fun.
Right?
Salute. Report.
There is no response from Saluk.
Sully, do you have internal sensor readings on in main engineering?
What was that?
Do you have internal sensors picking up main engineering on what's going on down there?
I can take a look.
Give me a difficulty 0 reason security task assisted by the ship's sensors and security.
Okay.
So, question. I assume the captain doesn't have to make that roll for the deja vu because I snapped him out of it.
No. The captain made the roll at the beginning. Or no. Did you make a roll?
Did not.
I was the one that made the roll.
Okay, then Captain, you have a chance to make a difficulty 4 roll.
Oh, okay.
Well, I thought because he's diverted the whole timeline type thing that the loop we've been undergoing.
Oh, the loop. Okay, yeah, the loop you've been undergoing. Yeah. Okay.
I thought he interrupted that loop, so it gave me free action in terms to do what I need, to change what I was doing.
It gives you free action, and basically this action will continue into the next loop type deal. Basically.
Right. So we're reset. We're causing a new loop is what we're doing.
Yeah, you're causing a new loop right now. Yeah,
Right.
My bad.
Okay.
But the start of the loop stays the same. So.
Right.
You said sensor security for the ship?
Yeah, sensor security.
So
okay.
3 difficulty 0, correct?
Yeah, difficulty 0, 3 momentum. Here's the deal. I don't have this written down or anything, because this was actually supposed to be done from main engineering. You're not getting any signals from main engineering, but you are getting chroniton particles radiating all across the ship like crazy. Basically, it tells you that the chroniton radiation is worse than you originally thought when you first started this mission. Or worse than you would have thought. You don't know that. The engineer would know. My bad.
Oh boy.
And the engineer's stuck.
Wow. All right. I believe this is what we call a shit show.
Hey, I mean, I can engineer stuff. Surprisingly.
I sure as fuck can't.
No, I mean, I created a person who can fix things and people.
Oh, don't worry. When the loop resets, he'll be able to move again.
I blasty things. I don't.
I just punch shit.
All right, so I got the report that
Captain, we're not getting any readings from engineering. Like, there's nothing.
I tap my comm badge. All senior staff report to the conference room.
And at that point, the red alert flashes, warning klaxons and bells are going off, and the computer goes, warp core breach imminent. And then the ship blows up.
As soon as it said warp core breach, Ty just closes the one eye and just braces himself.
Okay, once again,
Ren looks around somewhat confused for a second, and then gets it. He's not used to warp cores.
Okay.
Again, I guess the duct tape didn't hold it together.
Go on ahead and reset your momentum to 4.
Oh wow,
And
everything resets.
everything resets. If you used a determination, regain that determination.
Huh.
Do I have to make that roll again?
You are free to do as you wish. So, as a matter of fact,
Sweet.
I will actually be starting with you.
Oh, okay. Well, at this point, I don't go to my quarters. I go straight for main engineering. And, basically, I go, instead of going to my quarters, I go straight to main engineering. No drink, no nothing, just straight to main engineering.
Okay. Captain, you're still looking at your field reports. And since he's deviated at the beginning of the deal, and he was the only one free to deviate, you go back to the original loop. Know what I mean?
I thought the new loop. Like, I still do, like, when I first started with the pad, I put the pad down.
You're still going to do
The
that.
pad's there, and then...
Yeah. But the issue is, unless Commander Ty intersects with you as you're leaving the bridge,
Okay,
you technically don't switch from the first loop to the second loop.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay. So... Oh, by the way, your deja vu is now 4.
I was wondering if that was going to happen.
Yeah, your deja vu drops to 4. Which means the difficulty to roll any deja vu task, except for the commander, is 4.
Good lord, I'm Michael Burnham. Mud, I will find you, and I will strangle you with my antenna.
So Commander Ty's...
Aren't you more the engineer? I forget his name.
What was that?
Aren't you more the engineer because he was the one who actually knew what was going on?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that is true. I forgot that Peter I think his name was Peter, found out first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the spore drive guy. Yep.
Yeah, it's tardigrade.
He wasn't affected by him at all.
Because spores.
So, Commander, you're going down to engineering.
Yep.
Captain, you've done basically the first part of your loop. What I'm going to say is you have a chance to roll your Deja Vu 4 if you want.
You know, I will... not at this time, no.
Not at this time. Okay,
No.
so you're probably going to save it later in the loop.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to cut to sickbay, which, yes, you haven't heard from Commander Ty yet, okay? But he's deviated from his normal loop, so it's like that never really happened in this loop.
So now
what's
you get
gonna
to come up
happen-
with something else to do.
No, the ensign with the plasma burns still walks in.
Ensign, what happened to you?
Nothing much there, Doc. I just got some, plasma burns.
Oh, well, we'll see if we can get you patched up.
Thanks, Doc. And this is going to be a difficulty 1.
I want to still fail this, though.
I know.
I want you to still get the same roll.
Yeah, because time loops, why not?
If I don't get a 19, I will be incredibly disappointed.
Hey, 2 successes! You gain 1 momentum.
Hey.
Damn it!
So you fix up the ensign, send him on his way. A couple seconds later, he walks back in with the exact same injuries, and now it is a difficulty 0 task.
Woohoo, momentum.
And you gain 1 momentum because you are capped. And at this point, I will give you a chance to roll a difficulty 4 Deja Vu.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna proc always watching again.
Okay.
And I'll spend, I guess, to get that extra die as well.
That's 2. This is a reason or insight science.
Mm-hmm.
So we're down to 5 because he had a floating one.
No, once that task was finished and he went on to the Deja Vu task.
Oh,
Yeah, if I'd used
okay,
that for,
never mind.
like,
That's gone.
obtain information or something, I could have used it, but I didn't use it for something related to that role.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So since he didn't use it related to that roll, it's gone.
Okay.
Hey, you get 4 successes.
Yep,
So
just
guess
making-
what? You're now free to deviate as well.
Wait, that's reason medicine. Did you say reason science?
Oh,
Yeah, I just rolled the wrong thing. I just realized that as well.
my bad. Go on ahead
Oh
and
no.
go ahead and re-roll that. My bad. No.
I'm not as good at that.
Nope.
You're still better than me. You don't want to see me roll it. Like it's
Actually-
that bad.
If you just drop 3 from the other ones, you actually would have had it with the first roll anyway. With the science. Actually, not with, no,
No,
it would have been 1. Yeah, just would have been the 1.
It would have been 1. So either way, he would have failed.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's perfect.
Yeah. So, yeah, you're still stuck in your loop then. My bad.
I am fine with that.
I'm going to cut to Ty in engineering.
All right. As soon as I get to engineering, I look at Salak and I say, I'm gonna need you to run a scan on the. Actually, I'm gonna need you to shut down the chroniton sensor, and I'm going to need you to reinforce the force field on the warp drive.
Right away, sir.
So which do you go to do first?
I'm gonna do them right in order.
So chronoton sensor first.
Yep.
Once again, you're stuck.
Damn it. Then I run to one of the consoles and try to reinforce the force field on the warp drive.
Okay. Oh man. Give me a control engineering check. And if you have a computer's focus, you can use it.
I think you want me down there.
Nope. This time
Okay.
loop is fucked.
What are you doing now? You can't do anything down in engineering. You've sent Saluk up to do the chronoton sensors.
Yeah.
Haven't heard back from him. What are you doing?
I'm going to bolt out of main engineering before the chronoton spread gets too far. I'm going to tap my comm badge as I'm running and just say, Captain, meet me in the conference room, command staff to the bridge.
Okay. And depending upon what the captain says,
Wondering what kind of shenanigans Ty is pulling right now.
what kind of shenanigans is Ty pulling right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, but do you acknowledge his deal and head to the conference room?
I do sound out of breath, like I am sprinting.
Well, I mean, unless I get an order countermanding it, I go to the conference room.
I don't countermand it, but I tap my badge like, Commander Ty, report to my ready room.
Right away, Captain, I actually wanted to talk to you first.
Okay. So, I'm guessing Sully is sitting in the conference room waiting.
What was that? Sorry. Zoned out for a second.
Oh, I'm guessing you're sitting in the conference room waiting for the rest of the command staff.
Well, will I have done the sensor checks during, like, while this is going on too?
I'll say yes,
Okay.
but difficulty 0 stuff. No
Well,
need
just-
to really.
Yeah, just the main one that actually, like, was affecting shit.
Yeah, just the main one. You didn't try to lock onto it, so we're good.
Okay.
Yeah. Go on ahead and gain 1 momentum. So Or go ahead and roll the ship as well, I guess. Yeah, 1 momentum.
Okay.
If by loop 4 I end up like Bill Murray, it's Michelson's fault.
Just don't be like Bill Murray in Zombieland. Dead.
Couple of the loops, I'm just gonna off myself random ways. Like,
Well, okay, technically you don't. I'm gonna say this. I'm letting you play it as if you know what's going on from the previous loop.
I know, yeah.
But technically, according to the mission, you're not supposed to know. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm letting you play it that way, though.
I'm enjoying the Groundhog Day.
Yeah, I figured people would. So, Sully's in the conference room. Captain's in the ready room. So Luke's stuck. I'm guessing, Doctor, are you heading to the conference room?
I am, yes.
Okay, and Commander Ty, you're headed to the ready room. I'm going to cut to the ready room and handle that first.
All right, I hit the door chime, just heaving like.
Enter.
And I go in. We have an issue.
Will you stop for a second? Why are you ordering everyone to the conference room?
Yeah, that's everybody but Saluk. Saluk is frozen in a chroniton bubble. Or is frozen anyway. I don't know if it's in a chroniton bubble. I just know when he went to mess with the sensors and turn it off, he froze.
The sensors is in a different room. So you didn't see him freeze. Okay? It's in a different room. He had to leave engineering, go into a different room. He is stuck in time in a different room.
Okay. Well,
So
I sent him to turn it off. I sent him to turn it off, and he never came back. There, just retcon everything I said before that.
Why did you order him to turn off the sensor?
Because we are reliving the same thing over and over again.
And Captain, once he says that, I'm giving you a chance to roll a difficulty 3 deja vu task.
All right. I guess I will go ahead and buy 2 dice, so that's 3 momentum.
Yes.
And what is the roll?
Reason or insight plus science.
Both are equally bad.
Yeah, mine were terrible too.
Hey, you succeed, but you get a complication, which I'm going to go on ahead and take threat for, I guess.
That is
boy.
the fourth 20 I've rolled today.
What?
I'm doing a double header today, so
Oh, okay.
I had 1 roll in the other session today, and I had 1 roll where I rolled 2 natural 20s in it.
That's impressive.
It is.
So, Captain, when he says we're doing the same things over and over and over again, the scene from earlier when you felt like you had done this before clicks, and you instantly know you have done this before, and Ty is not crazy.
I'm not crazy about this.
Yeah, about this.
I mean, that's a pretty
Yeah.
general statement.
It's general.
I mean, I survived assimilation. I'm probably pretty messed up.
Alright, let's
We got a strange crew here.
let's get the conference room and see if we can't figure this out.
Yes, Captain.
And you guys go into the conference room. All of the senior staff by this time is there, including the doctor, except for Saluk.
Ty, I'll let you go ahead and explain.
All right. So, has anybody here been having the sense that maybe we've done some of the stuff we've done today before?
I don't know. I feel like the stuff was getting repetitive.
Things
Yeah.
seemed vaguely familiar. However,
Yeah.
I treat a lot of careless ensigns in my day.
Did whatever you were doing immediately just repeat?
Did it?
Yes.
They give to tell us that.
For the Doctor, for Sully, yes.
I don't think Sully has any clue what feels like deja vu. He just feels like it's just being repetitive. He's done this shit before.
You think it's the same fault. You just haven't, figured out what's causing it. And the same fault keeps popping up. And it just feels like you keep acknowledging it. That's it. It's, repetitive.
And I got the same guy come in twice.
In a row with the same injuries, mind you.
Yeah, like, I was going to call that up to the captain.
I believe we may be stuck in a loop of some kind, and my theory is it has something to do with the chroniton sensor.
And we don't have our engineer or an ops officer here right now.
Yeah, I believe when Salak tried to do as I ordered and turn it off, that there may have been a side effect to him turning it off.
Just a little.
Captain, I do have some engineering experience from the outbreak on Sigma Pi Theta.
Do you have an idea what might be causing this?
Not off the top of my head. My research was in biomechanics and nanotechnology. I'm afraid I don't know too much about particle theory. But if we're short on engineering staff, I could probably lend a hand. I'm decent with computers.
You may want to watch out for stray chronotons.
Indeed.
I'm assuming like this sensor is still tied into the bridge.
Yeah, they are.
So I want you to run a level 1 diagnostic on the sensor. Doctor, if you want to get down to engineering and provide whatever help you can provide down there, that'd be most appreciated.
Although I make a suggestion and start with the warp core.
The captain just gives you like this puzzling look.
At that point, the ship lurches and the warning klaxon sounds.
And Ty audibly say, "I hate this part," and closes his eyes. His eye.
And the ship explodes. Everything resets. And I'm not going to worry about everything going through the entire set again, worrying about Ty. I'm going to just simply reset at the conference room.
Okay.
I will, however, reset my threat and your momentum. Basically,
yes,
by this,
the only thing that would have changed. Sorry, the only thing would have changed is I wouldn't have ordered Salak to turn off the sensor. I would have made him come to the conference room.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
Saluk is there in the conference room this time.
I'm finally not frozen.
Sorry for freezing you twice in a row, but I can't really reveal what's going on in that room other than that.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Are we on a slightly earlier timetable right now?
Yes.
Slightly earlier because basically I'm going to say Ty, right when the line resets, He instantly calls everybody to the conference room. The captain calls him to the ready room saying, Ty, you better not be crazy. And, all that good stuff.
Yep.
And they're both there. They believe each other. They're both free to go about.
Right.
Oh yeah, because I forgot the captain made their check last time.
Yep. However, nobody else in this loop has had a chance to make a deja vu roll.
Right, because we all got called to the conference room.
Right.
Okay, so then
and deja vu sets to 3.
Got
it. Sully, I want you to run a level 1 diagnostic on the chroniton sensor. Saluk, go down to...
From the bridge.
From the bridge, yes. Eyebrow raises from Knight.
What's the roll on
that? Just roll me...
Reason security? Again?
Yeah, reason security and sensor security. I'm guessing... Or wait, no, this is the level 1 diagnostic of the sensors.
Yeah.
No. This would be better done by the engineer. He can run it from any console, but that will be a reason engineering. My bad.
All right.
I'd like to assist on this.
Okay. Chip is also going to assist with computers in engineering or science. This is going to be a difficulty 4 task.
Ooh.
Okay.
And for roleplay purposes, as soon as the captain gives him that "what are you doing" look, he just gives him that "trust me" look.
And as soon as the engineer gets his orders, I go, Locke, I'd like to give you a hand with that if you don't mind.
Oh, so sorry. Yes.
Sorry, not the right name there.
As he goes forward in time before puberty, or after puberty.
And again, I'm not getting rolls here.
Oh, man.
What browser are you using?
Yeah.
I'm actually just within the app here.
That's probably why. You're using your tablet?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's probably why. I've had problems with my tablet doing that as well.
Yeah, that's why I run Discord from my tablet, and from my computer I'll run Roll20.
Yeah. Are you just rolling 2 dice or 1? Or 2 dice?
It'd be the 2 there.
It only would be the 2. Okay. I'm going to go on ahead and give you a focus in computers because
I was going to say, I do have focus there, yeah.
Yeah, because you do have computers and you are using a computer to run a diagnostic. Hey, you've hit 4 successes. That is enough to succeed, but everybody else can roll as well.
Yeah, wow, that's good.
Well, it is what I do.
Yeah, that literally is what you do, except control engineering to fix stuff.
I've got an expertise in computers, or computer expertise. I can roll an extra die here. Does that work on an assist? I'm not sure.
No.
Okay.
Does the ship assist with like computers engineering?
Yes.
Wow, this character cannot roll.
But you do succeed. You do succeed.
Just no momentum game.
Just no momentum, yes. And Saluk, here, I'll message you this one because I do have it written down. And this is going to give you 2 bits of information. Yeah, 2 bits of information. It will give you this one.
I do
And
not seem to have it here.
You sent that to me instead.
oh, my bad. I'm trying to remember your name in the. Okay, it's Velok. My bad. I sent it to
Yeah.
the wrong person.
No problem.
Message. Control V. You get that. And there's only one of these numbers is off. I'm not going to tell you which one.
Hmm. Okay, there we are.
It's a lot higher than what you were reading earlier. It's all
Okay.
across the ship. Everywhere.
Well, sir, we appear to have extremely high levels of chroniton radiation affecting the entire ship.
Is this causing our time loop?
More than
don't-
likely.
It's significantly more than it was before. Before it was just, as far as I'm aware, limited to the one room.
Yes, before it was limited to just the sensor room. Now it is everywhere. And that I give you free because I sent him that it was in that room, and that's it.
Yeah.
Get down to main engineering and try to way to cut main power to the sensor.
Very well, sir.
I'm gonna go with you. Trust me, Captain, having more than one person go down there is preferable.
You guys are just going to engineering to cut off main power, right?
Correct.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So, ooh. Yeah. What I'm going to do, you guys get down to main engineering, and this is going to be an extended task to do.
Okay.
Because you have to get to the prototype sensor in order to shut it off.
Okay.
Hey, Prax, could you make that just a little bit bigger for me if you still have GM? That is the extended task.
Okay, and what are we rolling for it? Or-
That will be rolling. That task is going to be daring or control plus engineering. And this is a timed task. Okay?
And
You
this is just
have-
navigation, right?
Oh, no. This will be basically getting to the sensor and turning it off in one extended task. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading the wrong one. This will be a control or daring or reason plus science or engineering. Okay.
That's
Can
a little
I-
bit better.
Can I try and give them an advantage before they go? I have an
Uh,
idea.
What I was thinking was basically they show up in engineering because I'm fixing to set something up. Okay. They walk into engineering, and Saluk, your entire engineering team is frozen in place.
Interesting.
And then you all of a sudden see them blip back a little bit, walk forward to the exact same spot they just were, freeze in place, and blip back. So it's like a constant loop of them walking into the same location and blipping back.
Hmm.
Okay? This does have a time limit.
So are we both rolling 2 dice, or?
Well, I'm going to give you a chance, since you see that, to instantly call everybody from the senior staff down to engineering to help you. I'm going to give you that chance now, before I officially start the task.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the only people I really need are Commander, Tylek to the Doctor, and Sully.
Ren here.
Can you two meet me in Salak in main engineering, please?
Yes, Commander.
And then I tap my comm badge again. Tie to Captain Knight.
Yes, Commander.
It's going to be a little more difficult than we thought to get to that sensor. Everybody in main engineering seems to be in a 2 or 3 second time loop.
Do you guys' best.
That's the plan. Tie out.
One other thing, Saluk.
Yeah.
Go on ahead and give me a reason and engineering or science roll. Oh wait, you can't really roll. You can't really roll that well, can you?
Yeah, still can't seem to get it.
Okay. Reason. Okay, you're gonna roll engineering. This is only a difficulty 1, or no. I think we're gonna set the difficulty at 0 for this, because you're gonna need all the. Well, you get 2 momentum.
That puts us up to full, I believe, correct?
Yes, that does put you up to full. You notice that, yes, they are stuck in a time loop of like 2 to 3 seconds, but there is a lot of chroniton radiation in this room. And there's like a small little narrow path that'll get you to the chroniton sensor free and clear. You do not want to deviate from that path. If you do, you will be stuck in a 2 to 3 second time loop.
Until the warp core breaches.
Until the warp core breaches. Yes.
Yeah. So I would essentially, so I do believe I found a path that we may cross without being caught.
Huh. Well, I never wished for Borg implants more than right now. At least working ones. All right. We'll wait for the others to get here, and we'll try and make our way there.
And about
Very
5
well.
minutes. And about 5 minutes later, the others show up.
All right.
Basically, yeah. Go on ahead.
It's like, all right, so Salak has found us a path to the sensor. I called you guys here because I'm hoping that all of our skills will be useful in turning this thing off safely and, well, having us not go through this again. So, whenever you feel like you're ready, if you would, Salak, lead us through.
All right, I guess we shall.
Okay, the first thing that catches your eye, Saluk, is one of the computer consoles that appears to be working just fine.
Okay.
And it says warp core breach in 18 minutes.
Ooh.
Yes. This will have 6 rounds of 3 minutes.
Mm.
You have that amount of time to, because in order to save the ship, you have to both shut down the chroniton sensor and stabilize or eject the warp core. You have 18 minutes until the ship explodes.
Hmm.
Okay?
All right.
So, in order to reach the prototype sensor, the roles will be control, daring, or reason, plus science or engineering. As you can see, the difficulty is 3, magnitude 5, resistance 3, work 12.
Ooh.
Okay.
That resistance.
And who's making the roll?
Basically, only one person can assist another individual. So, if Saluk is rolling, only one person can assist him. Okay?
Mhm.
Okay.
And if another character rolls and another character assists, it cannot be the same one that assisted. Once all 4 players have gone, that is that round. And an assist does count as your action for that round.
Okay. Well, then I will assist Salak. And and can I use the focus of survival?
Oh yeah, I'll give you the focus of survival, basically, because you're running on survival instincts now.
Yes, my
You're like,
antennae are leading the way.
If I don't do this, I am going to die.
I'm going to die again.
Yeah, again.
Yep. Yeah, and I have warp engines, so
That will work for stabilizing the warp core, not for getting to the prototype sensor.
yeah, that'll be a different bit, but
I also have survival as a focus.
Nice.
I am letting all those who have survival as a focus, just for fun, use it.
I have some things I might be able to use if I'm leading a role that won't be able to use on assist.
Okay.
I also have value to burn too.
Who is going first?
I guess it would be the engineer and myself, Salak and myself, since we were the ones that found it.
All right, so Saluk, go on ahead and tell me what you would like to do with your role. I am going to go on ahead and guess that you want control engineering.
that is true.
What else?
Yep. And hold
Yeah.
on. I do have I know my ship, which gives me an extra D20 when dealing with technical problems.
Okay, well, you're not dealing with a technical problem yet.
Okay, so I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, you're not dealing with a technical problem yet.
Wait, hold on. I have a talent that may give him an extra dice, and since I'm helping him, it might work. I have advisor.
Okay, yes, that will.
Oh.
No. That doesn't work that way.
Oh,
So
Doesn't?
no, when he rolls, and then you roll, whether you succeed or not with the advisor talent, you're giving him a chance to re-roll 1 die.
oh, okay.
Okay.
It's a free reroll. That's it.
Yes.
Free reroll of 1 dice.
All right. Well, then I will do that.
Okay, real
And
quick
be
though,
like,
go ahead and spend a momentum to buy an extra dice. Roll 3 dice for you, Sulk. And then what you're gonna want to do is after, depending on, then we'll tally up, how many successes we have, depending on what it is. Then I'll guide you through the rest of that, what part you want to do there.
Hmm.
Yeah, because you're gonna be rolling a bunch. So here's your roll.
Oh, gotcha.
That is 3.
It's for-
Difficulty is 3. 4. So you gain back the momentum.
Okay, Ty, just so you know, your advisor will always be command presence. Because you're technically ordering, helping him out, doing it that way. You do not have to use control science.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's do that then. Yeah.
Well, you're gonna succeed no matter what. So
Oh, okay. Well, we'll keep that for now, and I'll remember
just
that.
for future reference, you have one right now, one floating momentum. Use your floating momentum to add piercing to the extended task to reduce the resistance down to 1. And then I'll let Michelson continue explaining everything else.
Yeah. So
What he said.
you're going to reduce the resistance down to 1, and then what you're going to do is roll 7 challenge dice.
Well, technically, that. Well, I mean, I guess I could do that.
No, Slok has
No.
to do it.
And
Well,
right now
he can't.
I've been rolling for him right now.
Oh, okay.
So just cause you know, since his tablet's giving him problems.
Hmm.
And
Well, the only reason I offered to roll is because I was helping with the task anyway. But no, I understand. Go ahead.
all right. So here's your 7 challenge dice, Saluk, and I'll explain how this works here in a second. Oh,
Ooh.
So
that's only 3.
right, but here's what he needs to do. He can
Yeah.
spend a momentum and
Yeah.
re-roll 5 dice.
Yeah, you can do that,
Hmm.
Saluk, if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
That's better.
That is a lot better.
Yeah, that's
So
much
that's
better.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 work minus the 1 resistance drops it down to 7.
Hmm.
Okay, so you'll gain on the extended task, you'll gain 7.
Hmm.
You'll gain 1 breakthrough.
All right.
You'll gain, and you'll lower the difficulty by 1 because you got a breakthrough.
Sounds good.
So now it's on to the other team.
Alrighty.
So now it's the same role. It's a control or daring or reason, science or engineering role. Difficulty 2 now.
Do you want to assist or want me to? If you have good stats on that, go ahead and take it if that's your expertise.
Yeah, I've got pretty good stats on that. I've got a 15.
Okay, my best is 10-2.
Okay, yeah, I've got a better stat there.
Yeah.
Um,
And I have decent command presence for assist.
Okay. One question: what exactly are we doing again? I tuned out for a second.
Where's the second team of it?
Yeah, you're just the second team. You're basically running in tandem, I think.
Yeah, I'm basically saying follow our footsteps precisely.
Yeah.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is I wanted to know if one of my values would work here. I have measure twice, cut once
Okay.
Hmm.
for following precisely in their footsteps and doing this thing exactly as it needs to be done.
Ooh.
I think the only thing that would do would be slow him down, but I mean, technically, story-wise, it would work. It would just slow him down time-wise
A little
because
bit.
he's taking it slower.
If
to
not,
make sure
if not, I know I have values that would work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not necessarily thinking about using this for a 2 successes right now. I'm thinking about using it for a re-roll if need be.
I don't think you have to actually burn your determination right now for that. You can roll first.
Right,
And
right, right. I'm just seeing if it
then
would work
reroll.
for that.
Uh,
Kind of pre-checking it.
measure twice, cut once.
I mean, that's just more about being precise and making sure you don't fuck up.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll let it go. Yeah.
Cool. Want to check that one. And then the other one was a talent. I have constantly watching. Does deviating count as a danger that I could be watching against?
Oh. Deviating from the path.
Right.
Question: Are you using? I'm guessing you're using your tricorder right now, or are you just following them?
I think I'm using my tricorder.
Okay. Tell you what. What does constantly watching do?
When you attempt a task to detect danger or hidden enemies, reduce the difficulty by 1.
We aren't detecting danger. Like
You
we're trying
aren't.
to.
You aren't detecting danger. and
Right,
you
I'm more trying to avoid danger, which is why it's
Yeah.
kind of an edge case.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, just thought I'd run it by you. Then I'm spending momentum here for a third die.
Okay. Now it is only difficulty 2 now. Ooh.
Right, but this character can't roll well.
So the real question is, does Sully have the advisor talent?
Fuck no. All of Sully is about hitting shit. Everything's Sully's just a combat related guy. Like everyone thinks about that.
Is Sully assisting?
Yeah, Sully's assisting.
Okay.
It's command presence, correct?
No.
Assist.
It'll be control, daring, or reason, plus science or
Didn't
engineering.
someone say command presence first?
It's only for Ty because he's using the advisor talent, and essentially how he's doing it, because he is a commanding officer, he can kind of order and guide Saluk doing that way.
He's using the direct action. It's a special task
Yeah.
for commanding officers.
Okay, now that complication is going to come into play.
Or
Question.
are you using a determination to reroll?
Well, do you have cautious engineering?
I
Me?
do not.
Oh.
Okay. Because that would have allowed. I think that would have allowed you a reroll.
Well, it doesn't if he burns or uses a determination or uses a value.
Right.
So-
If I used a value, I could do a reroll, but I kind of want to see what happens here.
You're not with me dead. Fuck that shit.
Technically, you've already died 3 times, so what's one more time?
I'm getting you. Hey, I don't remember it. That's what matters.
But like, I do have a good value for it. For measure twice, cut once is pretty much about avoiding mistakes.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll go on ahead and let you re-roll it.
But I'm so curious. Fine.
If you don't want to re-roll it, I'll give you the complication. But
I mean, as a player, why not? I think that would be funny.
okay, so you gain 1 momentum.
Less interesting, but you know.
Yeah, go on ahead and roll me 6 challenge dice there. That's 4. You have a floating 1 momentum that you can use.
We're gonna use that for piercing.
Okay, that'll drop the resistance down to 1.
So we do 3 work there, and
yeah, and you still have 4 more momentum. You can.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna spend 1, drop us down to 3 for a reroll on those 3 die.
Okay.
Technically, we only need 5, right?
Technically, he needs 6.
Okay, and we're at 4.
Yeah, you're at 4. Well, you
Hey,
definitely got the
numbers.
6.
Mm-hmm.
That's 8. So you drop the resistance down to 1 still, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so that is a total of 7 work. So that's 14, which maxes out the work track, which is a breakthrough in and of itself.
Is that 2 breakthroughs?
Yes,
weird.
that is 2 breakthroughs.
Mhm.
And because you completed the work track, it is a second breakthrough. And both of those breakthroughs reduce the difficulty by 2, I think, because each breakthrough drops the difficulty by 1, I believe.
Correct.
So
Technically,
it's-
if the work's done, it's actually finished.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, work track's done, difficulty 0, resistance is 1.
No, once we hit 12 on the work track, it's done.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
we really passed everything that we passed.
Yeah, literally, resistance would be 1. You would have to just roll basically 2 work, and boom, there's 4. If you roll 6 work, there's 2. You're done.
Resistance is what, Michelson?
The
1.
resistance would wind up being 1 because
With
you
it, but difficulty would be 0 because of the breakthroughs.
yeah.
So it would be futile.
Yeah,
It would
it's
be-
literally everything points it to being a permission auto pass.
Yeah, it pretty much an auto pass, yeah.
No.
So-
The resistance would be futile.
Yes.
that
was
the
great, yeah.
punchline. That was
Yeah.
the punchline. Okay.
Yeah.
So next that only wow. You guys
that
rolled,
was
you guys rolled really, really well for that.
It
Yeah.
was
we-
one round.
Yeah.
I really wanted Ren to just keep rolling badly, though.
I know. I know.
I don't want to die again, so
Well, it all depends on what happens now. So that was one interval. So Luke, this is the start of the second interval. I want you to give
Okay.
me. I want you to give me a difficulty 5, daring or reason task. Everybody can assist.
Except for me.
No, this is a new. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm on the bridge.
oh yeah, okay. Yeah, this is a new round, so everybody that is in engineering can assist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And spending a determination. How
That's
about on to the next emergency?
That is like the most valid value there is.
Oh,
Are you kidding
yeah.
me?
not yet, not really. Well, yeah, kind of.
that's such a valid one.
Yeah.
Everything's falling apart. We're doing this
Yeah, I'll
again
give
and again.
I'll give it to you. As long as you do have a determination to spend. I don't know if you spent
Yep,
one yet.
I've not spent it through this time, no, because we've been just taken directly up.
Okay.
Okay, and I am going to assist and use the advisor talent and give him that reroll. And for my roll, I would like to use the inspiration focus since I am helping him out. So yeah.
I think that'll work.
Hmm.
Yeah. So Luke, anything else you want to do with your roll?
No,
Okay.
don't think that'll. I think that'll be it. Yeah, just the determination and then the roll is all I can do. I think.
Unless you want to spend 2 momentum and gain a 3rd dice, because it is a difficulty 5.
Yeah,
True.
do that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I say we can. So yeah.
And what's everyone rolling for the assist?
That will be daring or reason plus science, except for the commander, who will be rolling command presence.
And don't expect much from me, guys.
Here we go.
Oof.
He gets a reroll.
He does get a reroll.
That's right.
5,
Yep.
6.
Reroll that complication.
Yep. Slash R 1d20. That's another success. So that's
7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Yeah, 7 successes. So that's 2.
2 momentum.
Yes, 2 momentum.
So it's back at 3.
Now,
That's
yes,
at
it's
5.
3.
Is that? Oh, yeah, we spent 2.
No, it's back up to 3. Now, this is only taking you 2 rounds so far. And I'm going to spend... Oh, man, I need to look up threat spins real quick.
What do you need to spend it on?
Advanced timetable.
I think it's 1.
Per. Is it 1 per advance?
I'm double checking.
Okay. Yeah, let me just pull this section out.
I apologize now for leaving the captain out of all the fun.
Okay, I mean it's fine with me because the earlier game I did nothing but talk, so
I blame the captain. It's all his fault.
it's always the captain's fault. Did you not know that?
Yeah, damn captain.
I can say it because I'm a captain. It's usually the captain's fault.
Of course, Captain.
Yeah, I
Here
can
we go.
blame the
Here we
captain
go.
at least once.
Here we go.
Yeah, I think any command officer can say, "Hey, no, it's the command officer's fault."
Yeah, always.
Thank God I'm only a station head or a department head.
Yeah, I think it's 1 per time frame advanced. So I'm gonna go on ahead and spend 2 threat. And the time it took you guys to basically get the sensor shut down, like it seems like the computer was still stuck in a little bit of the temporal delay.
Hmm.
Once the sensor shuts down, the chroniton radiation starts weakening. The computer screens, which were flashing 12 minutes, drop by 6 minutes. You now have 6 minutes until the warp core breaches.
That's not good.
All right. I'm. Oh, the captain's gonna kill me. Computer
Not
eject
if we
warp
die
core.
first.
Computer eject warp core. Authorization. Tilek 0 Alpha 002.
And the computer bleeps a like the
Oh shit. All right. Chief, can you do something about like stabilizing the warp field around that thing?
Oh,
I can do my best.
I'm not saying that you can't eject the warp core, okay?
I just can't do it by the computer.
You can't vocally eject the warp core.
Gotta manually.
All right. Chief, I want you to take. I want the warp core out of here.
Very well, sir.
Okay, that is going to be a daring engineering roll. Difficulty 2.
Hmm.
Hey, guess what, Michelson?
What?
I would like to assist and use advisor, since I was the one that gave the order.
Remind me, Commander Prax, is that a proper use of advisor?
I mean,
He did give the order, so it would be a command presence roll. I mean, it is just
Okay.
one dice roll and assist.
Right. Okay. So
That's
since
his
he gave you
entire. Yeah, but it's an entire action. He can't do anything else.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, yeah. Anything else you want to do with your roll there, Saluk?
Well, I do have warp engines here, so I do have focus.
You do get a focus because you are
Yep.
dealing with a warp engine.
Hmm. Yep. And let's see, do we have the momentum to spend?
You have 3.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and
I would use all of them. Get
yeah.
2 dice.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Okay. So that's 4 dice rolls. Here goes. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Just the first one.
Advisor, re-roll the 0.
Yeah,
Yep.
reroll.
Yep.
Advisor talent coming in handy.
Nice.
That's right.
That went from a 20 to a 1.
Flip of a coin. Never mind all the other numbers in between.
That's 8 successes.
Yeah.
Now
that-
I immediately regret not being the commander of the 3rd ship like I was going to be originally.
Now that immediately shoots everybody up to 6 momentum because it was a difficulty 2 task to eject the warp core. Oh man.
I feel like y'all have done this before.
And
Maybe once or twice.
Or 3 times.
and you guys have averted the destruction of the USS Galactica.
Woohoo!
Therefore, disengaging yourselves from the time loop. Starfleet is kind of upset that their sensors does not work quite right.
It's got some minor bugs.
Yeah,
Minor.
basically you guys were stuck inside that time loop for 3 months.
Oh yeah. No.
Wow.
The first officer's log is very strongly worded.
Yeah. But
There's a lot of Andorian curse words in there. It's just, yeah.
And eventually
Bren has requested a transfer back to the Romulan Republic. I mean, military.
I am going to say that the Enterprise shows up since you guys ejected the warp core and tows you back to Earth space dock. One thing I do need to roll. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
This is
doesn't
the
matter.
Enterprise, I think it is. As we're being towed back to wherever we're being towed, I challenge Riker to not to the death duel, but at the holodeck.
This is the Enterprise you are thinking of. However, Riker is not aboard. If you're thinking of the Enterprise E, which I believe in this time period might be built by now.
If this
was
is
on the train.
no,
Yeah, it would.
it would have. We're definitely E right now.
Yeah. So
Actually, I think right now we're between enterprises.
No. If this is after during this, because if I'm doing the start date, that the 2328, this is the 2360 or 2360 or 76. Sorry, and this is literally after insurrection.
Right. I was thinking of the wrong movie for a second there.
So the Enterprise itself shows up and tows you back to Earth space dock. The Admiralty is kind of upset at you due to the fact that you had to eject the warp core and that the
fuck
chroniton
'em.
sensor does not work. correctly. But that they don't blame on you; they blame that on R&D.
And they're maybe slightly upset that the Romulans serving aboard your ship immediately went back to the Romulans after this all happened.
Oh yeah, they instantly
Ooh.
suspect that you were nothing more than a Romulan spy.
Which I might have been.
Might have. Maybe we'll revisit that later if we do another one-off with this.
It would certainly be interesting.
But that is the end of Time and Time Again.
Yay, we all lived in the end anyway.
Just barely.
We died and lived. It works.